what I'm going to walk you through today is this intersection of these three spheres. These three spheres that when combined together gives you the opportunity and the ability to thrive in all areas of your life. The first one is your intention. We're going to talk a lot about being really intentional with how we show up, with our language, with our time, with our boundaries, and how this just like sets the foundation for everything that we're putting out in the world. The second sphere is your attention, your ability to focus and deal with all those distractions that are being thrown at you 24/7, all those demands. And then the third is your retention. And when we put these three together, you are unstoppable and you don't even know what we're capable of doing and how we're going to get back into the saddle here. So non-empowering words are kind of like, maybe, it might happen, I wish it could, perhaps. And empowering is, it is complete. So someone may ask you, hey, what are you working on? Or what are you doing? Like, we just come by your desk or come by your office. What are you doing? You might say, I'm working on this design. Sounds okay, right? But how much more powerful and empowering would it be if you said, I'm completing this design? Right now we're working in the future. We're talking about the future tense. What is it, the result that we want, not what's currently happening? How about, well, what are you studying, or what are you doing in your free time, or what are you learning these days? I'm learning how to code. Or I'm becoming a coder. We see that difference, that small shift, and now we're like, but this is who I am in the future. And how much does that more empower you? If I were to answer that, I'm like, I'm learning this, or no, I'm becoming something. I am becoming someone in the future, internally and external perception. So what are you going to work on this week? I'm trying to finish up this project, or I'm finishing this project by Thursday. What is the result that we want, right? That's what we're putting out in the world. So what are you gonna get done? I'm trying to think, like, what's that thing you're gonna do this week? Oh, I'm hoping to begin this week, right? It's kind of wishy-washy. It's not very confident. Or I'm starting tomorrow. I'm starting on Monday. I'll have this done by Friday. It's a very different, the way that we are, like the confidence in our voice. And it also, when you use these words, it's amazing what happens to your posture. It's amazing what happens to sort of like just your intonation, right? Because you're coming from a place of confidence. I'd really love to get in shape. Oh, that'd be so nice. Oh, I wish I could lose some weight. I wish I could, right? Or I'm losing 5 pounds this month. Do y'all see how this is kind of, just show me kind of a nod, I guess, or a thumbs up in there. Do you see how this is like really just like the words, how that like 1 degree shift, how much better empowering it is for you? So again, instead of what's happened in the past or what's happening in the present, we start choosing our words based on what will be in the future. So what this does, it is amazing. One, it prevents you from procrastinating tasks, or it helps you to move on procrastinated tasks, right? So everybody has that task they hate to do. Like, so for me, it's anything to do with like a spreadsheet, and I'll put it off and put it off and put it off. But now that I know it's only 25 minutes, I can get to myself to do it because it's just 25 minutes. The second thing it makes you do is that it helps you focus during that time, because 13 minutes into my dreaded task, I'm like, I just want to be done. I want to go check my email or check my Facebook or something. And I look at my timer and I'm like, it's only 12 minutes. I can do 25 minutes, right? And so it literally just keeps you more in task. So it helps you stop procrastinating and it helps you keep you more focused. The shift I would love for us to think about here is the way in which we're using our brains. We often use our brains like a warehouse. We want to think of them more as factories. So if you can picture a warehouse right now, right? Like just picture you're going to a big warehouse, some Amazon warehouse, right? It's packed. It's like front to end, there's boxes. It's totally packed. You can't fit another thing in there. Also, over time, when you go to a warehouse, if nothing else can fit, it gets dusty, right? It's kind of dirty and you're like, it's just really packed in and things are old. Now, a factory, on the other hand, when you're thinking about a factory, you're like, okay, something's coming in, we're creating something, and then it's leaving because it's a factory. It's generating creativity, it's generating a result, and it's getting it out, and then the process starts again. And so we want to start thinking of our brain like that. We don't want the old dusty ideas and the everything jam-packed, so that when I have to think about something, oh wait, did I already do that? Did I forget this? I went to the store, I forgot to pick this up. Like the questioning ourselves, the double checking, the confused, right? That's what we're doing when we're living in the warehouse. The factory, on the other hand, is letting ideas out so that there's space and room and freedom for more to come in. And this is how we really thrive, because when there's more room for things to come in, we can have better ideas. We have more clarity. We have more focus. We have better conversations. And so the way to do this is really to do this through a continuous brain dump, continuous. And this is something that I recommend you do professionally and personally. I find a lot of women love lists. We love our lists, but they're not necessarily on the both professional and personal. And it's really not a true brain dump. It's a lot of ideas, a lot of thoughts, but they can be scattered. They're all over the place. And it's not a continuous kind of getting everything out of your head.